going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
To those who purchased the Three Kids books, it's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because, guys, we are getting close to that main event. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And, of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And cryptos pull back. But, guys, we know that we have futures and options tomorrow. But then, guys, in a few days later, we're going to roll into open interest. The Fed is not going to do anything just yet, but I'm going to go over that later. Now, we have Cathie Wood from ARK Invest says Ethereum can hit a $20 trillion market cap by 2030. And, guys, as we can see, she's always looking out further. Innovation. She's looking at the fourth industrial revolution. And over this next year and a half, she's going to be looking crazy. But she knows what's around the corner. Robots, algorithms, and drones are going to take over the economy. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Now, we have Celo launches stablecoin tied to the Brazilian real. And guys, we know that stablecoins are the foundation of this digital economy, but we definitely see them getting traction into countries where the dollar is being destroyed by the central banks. And we know that's all done on purpose. Now we have the Fed. And guys, do not forget about the repo because that's how they're manipulating yields. But the Fed has basically told us they're not going to do anything until March. So we know they've already baked in this first interest rate hike. And that is going to be good for stocks and cryptos short term. Now they can start rolling off the balance sheet as early as April. But we know they're not going to do that. Why? Because they have to stop QE first. So basically they're going to raise the rates, stop QE. Stopping QE is just like raising rates. So I don't see them shrinking that balance sheet until July or later. Guys, remember this is a controlled collapse of the American economy and the rise of the digital economy, and then also China's digital yuan. Their economy will rise. Their poverty will rise into the middle class. The United States will be again a manufacturing country, but we're going to be manufacturing for the emerging markets. Billions of people with money in their hands now. We know these big corporations are rubbing their hands together. Then also, guys, we have Grayscale, which has started purchasing again. And remember, they've been moving lockstep with the Fed. And then also, guys, we have futures Friday the 28th. Plus, we have options. So we have Bitcoin futures, micro, Ethereum futures, Ethereum micro futures. So the casino is wide open. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have the SEC pushes decision on ARC21 shares Bitcoin ETF to April 3rd. And guys, we know this Ripple movie, this Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit was there for the SEC could kick this can on down the road for regulation. We know Gary Gensler is a new road order chess piece the same way Janet Yellen is. Once this Ripple SEC lawsuit is over, we're going to see that Bitcoin ETF. We know regulation is coming this year. Remember, 2021 was the later foundation. 2022 to 2025 is building. But crypto will be activated at the end of this year, and it'll start circulating in 2023, where we're going to see real use cases come live. And with the digital yuan rising, we know how important cross-border payments are going to be. XRP and XLM and Bitcoin Lightning. Now we have the Sandbox and Waner Music Group to create music-themed land. And guys, we're seeing a lot of money being thrown at an artificial place. A place that does not exist. A lot of money in a virtual world where nothing is real. Now we have MoonPay rolls out credit card checkout tool for NFT purchases. And we know Coinbase said they're going to launch that same tool. Now we have BitDAO launches 200 million ZK DAO to advance Ethereum scaling via ZK Sync. And we know how important scaling is, so therefore we can get down those fees. Now we have crypto lending firms Celsius Network and Gemini face SEC scrutiny. And the same movie goes on whether they're offering securities or not. Now we have the institutional arm of the consensus-owned MetaMask as integrated its first multi-chain digital asset custody solution called Cactus Study. This feature will now provide institutional customers with multi-chain connectivity to all Ethereum virtual machine chains, side chains, and Layer 2 supported by MetaMask, such as Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Celo, and Polygon. That means institutions can freely bridge digital assets across these networks, and we know interoperability is very important. Now we have crypto exchange Epiphany going public through a $530 million SPAC merger in the third quarter. And lastly, we have Anheuser-Busch launches NFT project for Budlight. And a lot of these big corporations haven't even entered into NFTs yet who could take it completely over. We know Disney can take NFTs completely over if they wanted to. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you know cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel, Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.